This is the first time that I'm actually like talking and drawing in a long time, and I really hope you will enjoy this one as I will be sketching. And I wanted to share with you guys also um, the last things that I have been working on, if you don't mind. I hope I hope you like them. So um, this week I have this little kind of challenge thing for myself, and I'm also joined this group of one illustrator that I follow, and we have to draw things from imagination, like kind of to boost imagination. And this one was a sketch that I was doing, and it was, hi there, I don't know who you are, I can't see the chat, so wait a second, I will see if I can see it on my mobile. Live chat, all messages. Okay. So, hi. I see that one person is watching. So, anyway, this one was Rockstar's dream, and you had to draw a chest which contains this dream. So basically, I went wild here. Sorry, I'm gonna just move it just a bit so you're more comfortable to see it. I went wild here because there were letters that you had to use to actually draw certain objects or characters. And here I have my little hamster Freddie Mercury with his mustache. I hope you can like recognize him. Anyway, I'll just close up on this. Who knows like Kiss and stuff, and also this dude, I think you recognize him. So I was doing a bit of mishmash here, and basically I still have to finish it. It was kind of partially done, and then I was also doing yesterday. I was doing this guy. There were 6 objects that you had to incorporate in character design, and you had to kind of make a more dynamic pose. But I thought that I would be doing something more like a character design sheet, and then working on top I can maybe make a character from this already, afterwards creating like an interesting with expressions and so on. And recently I have been also working on this guy. I still didn't finish him. This is Mr. Pickles. And I was working on my Naya project. By the way, which one do you like more? This color? This color? I would love it if you would put it in the comments. Or do you like this dude more? Like, this one was the initial one that I was just thinking on, but then, I don't know. I'm still not sure which one to put into the project, so I'm preparing like a project for Behance, like a one-on book. I have a story. I have neighbors that are very noisy. And I'm kind of happy that I'm doing this live also. So this is the character with the props that she has. And this is my protagonist, and I have her here like in other positions. This is like a character sheet, but then I was working over these things, like changing them up and adding more stuff. But this is just this is the things that I was working on. Here I have like the whole idea of what my character is, and this is how I plan my characters. I really love creating stories, and I have literally 3.5 children's books that are like, one of them is written, the other 2 are like halfway, and the other one I need to rework it. It's written, but it's not, I don't like it. So yeah, this is what I've been doing. This is what I've been drawing in my free time, when and it really helps kind of relax. And I understood that children's illustration is just something. Oh, and also here I wanted to show you guys, I was creating these characters for some children's stuff. So this is like the initial idea. Then there's the other characters that would be like some packaging or stuff like that. But oh, and here I wanted to show you also, I have characters that are So I have these all put in color. These are the characters from the story with the little girl. And here there's the crabster that I still didn't finish in color. I'm going to show you this guy now. I don't know if you're interested. Where did I put them? Where did I put them? Oh, okay, I don't have them here. Anyway, so this is the monster. This is the monster. That's going to be my children's book. So, yeah, let's start drawing today, and then we can move on to today's drawing. So this is the sketch that I need to figure out, and basically there are the lines, and I don't know, I can turn it upside down, and maybe I can turn it like this, I don't know. So I have to think about what to do with this sketch, and what I want to do is I want to decrease the opacity, and let's start thinking what could this be. I don't know, it kind of makes me think of a mermaid for this flowy line, because first I thought that maybe it's too pink. Maybe it's some kind of a gnome, or maybe this is hair, or maybe it's not hair, I don't know. But this is kind of the initial lines that I had in this week's kind of marathon thing to get you drawing. Sorry, I'm slurping my coffee here. And yeah, let's start thinking. So thinking that I'm gonna go in with the very rough sketch. So this definitely is a character's head. So obviously, like, this is a character's head. She has these ears, which I'm thinking, like, I need to include these lines. So this is my character's head. So definitely she'll be looking like so. And I'm thinking, if I want to make it a girl, like, I want to make it a mermaid. I don't know if I want to make it a girl, or maybe princess. I don't know, but maybe there's this hair floating like so. And maybe, just maybe, this is the shore, or maybe like a rock. One rock here, one rock here. There's like a bigger rock over here. And maybe she's like floating towards the rock, like looking this way, like, ooh, what's happening? And I don't know if I want to make it a girl, or I want to make it a woman, or maybe it's a guy, but I don't know. It's like, let's just go with the flow. I really don't want to think today. I'm just tired and hot. So what if she is going here? What if this is her bag that she carries along with herself? Like, I don't know, maybe a bag that... What if this goes here? What if this goes like so? I don't know, maybe not. This would be nice here, and this would go nice, like, to make this loop. So we could make her carry this bag. And maybe this is not a rock. Maybe this is not a rock. I did it instead of clear. Maybe like, this is our body. I want to give her a little bum. Like, this is our body, and maybe it's a girl mermaid. We'll see. Let's make a hand here, a hand here. And what if she is reaching out for something with this hand, and this one is like back, scared? kind of when you touch an animal and you're scared. And so she's kind of like not sure. Oh damn it, I removed the thing. Wait, I will insert the lines. Insert the photo. Okay, so this one I'll just put it underneath, and this one will be in, let's put it in multiply mode. Did a silly thing. Removed the, I was started drawing the, so maybe this is a snout of some kind of a creature, some kind of a fish, or a dolphin, or a narwhal, or you know those I don't know. Let's think, what could she see underwater? So I like the idea of her touching it and being like very cautious. So I'm gonna do this kind of line. There's the hair. Pick up eraser here. What if it's a seal? What could this be? What could this be? What if this is a tortoise? And she's trying to take off the, you know, those kind of beer pack kind of thingies that hold the six-pack together. And if it's a tortoise, so one is this. And this one would be one of the parts, and this would be his head, and then he would have these I need to look it up how they look. I need to look up how this thing looks. So he would be like, and she would be like, oh my gosh, the poor guy, like, oh no. It's very sad. Why is it so sad? Why is it so sad? And there could be these little fish. I think I'm kind of influenced by Poopy Cat. Kate Pellerin, if you know her, please check her out. She's amazing if you were into illustration and stuff. And they're all like, this is gonna be her friend fish. Let's give him a triangular look. You know, the ones with the stripe here. There's gonna be this baby tortoise. Maybe this is a baby tortoise, and he has this, this body like really small, and he's a baby. And then there's the mom. And he's like, oh, help me. And then there's the mom here. Holding him with her flipper legs. clippers, I don't know. So what if we do this? So this kind of idea that she is saving then there are the baby tortoise, and he's like very sad, and like, yeah, and this will be my mermaid. So, and here she's collecting all the plastic in her bag. This kind of strap goes all the way around. And here we can see this bag that is full of plastic stuff, like a plastic bottle, for example, and it's like full. And then we can see here some corals. Let's try to put this some corals here, blah blah blah. This is a coral, then some stuff here in the front, so we can like place it a bit into the environment. So let's do the mom. Let's make it a bit more dynamic. She's holding the baby, and everyone is like looking at. So they have these kind of paws here, and then the fish. I just got rid of the face of my fish. So the fish is gonna be here, looking from inside her hair. The fish is hiding like inside her hair. It's traveling with her in her hair. And then here we will have some more coral sponges and stuff. And on the background we can have some seaweed, like kelp forest. And the mermaid is gonna have the tail. What if it's a little girl mermaid? What if it's a girl mermaid? No, but it doesn't, like, it doesn't reach until there then. ¡Oy, hola!
Oye, las tienes muy bonitas.
Muchas gracias.
A mí me las quema el sol.
Mira, yo estoy siempre quitando el sol con la cortina porque si no, es que te había visto ayer que estabas ahí, pero estabas leyendo algo, es que estabas volviendo desde la piscina por la tarde a las 8 más o menos, no te quería molestar.
Me voy a recoger a casa.
Si quieres tomar un café o algo juntas un día,
Apúntate mi número.
puedes apuntar el mío.
Sí.
Es que estoy en live en YouTube.
Ah,
Estoy dibujando.
espera. Dime.
640
¿Sí?
78
¿Sí?
30
30.
28. Katia.
Recuérdame tu nombre.
Katia.
Hala, te escribo.
Muchísimas gracias. Mira, si sales, sí, a tomar un café, si es aquí abajo o cualquier cosa, me encantaría. Es que hemos ido con la chica Mijaela, que vive también en nuestro edificio. Hemos ido a la piscina con los críos ayer. Y mira, sin sol, estaba ahí en el agua para que la mía no se ahogara o nada, ¿no? Yo tengo la cara como un tomate ahora.
Es que eres muy blanquita.
Es que como un tomate, y eran las 6 de la tarde, más de las 6 de la tarde.
Mira, yo ahora he servido la maca, pero estoy ahí sentada con mi madre en la terraza.
No, es horrible.
Sentada, parece un albañil.
Jesús, ¿no? Que él está trabajando en la oficina ahora, que está en el ejército, pero ahora tiene el puesto en la oficina. Le digo, pero ¿cómo se te está despellejando toda la nariz y estás dentro todo el día? No, es que yo salgo por las mañanas temprano o por la tarde ya. Y ayer me ha dejado las marcas del bañador.
Y eso quedan las 6.
Sí.
Hay que protegerlas.
Escríbeme. Gracias. Hasta luego. Okay, guys. Sorry. I'm on my balcony and I had my neighbor pass by, and she's a very nice girl. She has a golden retriever, and we often meet when walking dogs. So it's nice to talk to someone sometimes. Okay, so we have this mermaid here. She has maybe, what if we make her a mermaid that is not just a mermaid. Let's take a look. Okay, so now I'm gonna go to my favorite tool, Pinterest, and I'm gonna go and look at what if she has fish tails. Let's see. So what if we do something like so? Ah, no, please go back. Go back. Okay, so let's save this. I'm gonna create a new board. So, today's sketch, because I like something like so, like clownfish maybe. I don't want to make her a shark, but at the same time, I really like this. Let's look up clownfish. Clownfish. So let's save some clownfish ideas. How they look. Okay. And this is the fish that I was going for. So this is going to be perfect because it's going to make contrast with that orange in her tail. This is going to be my fish that's hiding in her hair. And then I wanted to look also at sea turtles. Okay. This is how they look. I just needed to see how they look. Sea turtle. Sea turtle. Sea turtle. Here we have a look. We have these. Okay, let's just save another one for today's sketch. And then I will be adding some corals and stuff later on. But for now, what I want to do is, hi there, I don't know who's watching. I don't even know if chat is running because I don't have anything in front of me. But anyway, so here is my mermaid. Ah, yes, and I wanted to look like sea plastic. Let's see. So there is nets. This is the six-pack I was talking about. So this is the thing. It's find that this is very like a thing that I always teach my daughter about these things. And oh god, but I can't see these images. It's just I just need the six-pack thing just as a reference. Just one. I really don't want to. I think that one will be enough. I don't need any more to do the sketch. I don't want to. I don't want to look at that. Okay. So I think that's it. My idea is ready. So here we will have some. Here, let's make this a bit larger. The squirrel. Then there's gonna be this part here. There's gonna be another one here. Another one here, and they are the same size. Now I don't like them. Let's move this one just to make it compositionally more interesting. And then here maybe there's gonna be some seaweed growing out of here, and she's gonna have the tail around here. Okay, and this fish is gonna be her friend, who is basically swimming with her, but he's scaredy cat, scaredy fish. He's a scaredy fish. Okay. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna make this opacity layer lower, this as well, and let's do some lines over the top, and let's start drawing our character. So I'm gonna, so she has a face. So this is a circle. I will start like this is kind of a squared circle here. What I'm gonna do now is construction lines, and then over the top already I will do clean lines. This is so exciting. Like when you come up with ideas like this, all you have to do is just do a couple of marks on the paper, and that's it. Okay, so this is our ear. Okay, there's another ear. She has the neck here, and let's add her some gills. Okay, so she has her eyeline around here. So we have the nose. Oh, the nose, don't like the nose. And we'll have eyes. With the eyebrows. She's gonna be like, oh, maybe let's make this whole thing larger. Like, oh no. Uh, so, like the nose. I need to find that center line. That's why the nose doesn't fit. So, these are the ears. And here we go. Have the center line. So here there will be the nose. Can make her eyes large, groundish. And let's remove the eyebrows for now. Let's draw the eyes. So these are the eyes. We have that nose. To be looking at the turtle, you see? You need to zoom out. So, to make her eyebrows. I really like drawing kids. They're so much easier with eyebrows. Okay, so this is our nose. So we'll work the eyebrows maybe. Anyway, let's play with them. What expression can we give her? She's like, maybe she's a bit smiling, like a bit, just a bit, to make that little baby turtle calm down. So it's gonna be okay. It's okay, little one. And then here we will have the hairline. Or is that the Ariel? The Ariel here. have to be honest with you. When I was little, I used to watch. No, there's something that doesn't convince me about the face. Maybe let's. I don't like her cheek. It's too protruding. Let me see what this thing looks like. Sorry. So, what if we change the shape of the eyes? Let's try to make them more. Make them smaller. I don't know. Fine. Let's leave the eyes for now. What if we make it like so? Like looking at the little. Maybe she's saying something. Maybe she's saying something. And then we need to move this mouth a bit so that it aligns. Ah, she looks so ugly like this. Nose goes up. Nose goes up. Definitely. Nose goes up. The nose. And to make her like a this kind of nose. So we have the eyebrows here. Spelled it correctly. The mouth. Fine. Let's leave it at that for now. If you play with the eyebrows, fine. Let's just keep it as is, and then we go from there. So here we have the fish hiding in her hair. Really like this triangle thing. So the fish itself is kind of roundish, but then it has these little oh, he looks mean like this. Let me give him a big eye. Worried look. And then there's like the fan of the tail. And the fish is looking out of her hair. I think the face is too huge now that I'm looking at it. So I have this hair strand going out like so. And this one going out like so. Maybe it's a bit smaller. Smaller here. And here. Maybe this fish is gonna be hiding in her hair, like so. Okay, so we have some approximate shapes now. What I want to do is I want to first add those shapes. So she has her torso here, slightly turned towards us. She goes here. She has this, where's this mermaid of mine? So we have the tail moving like so. So then we have, it's like a clownfish. This tail that is like so, because it's a clownfish tail. I'm just gonna have like a black line and a white line here, and then so here what I want to do is just I want to give her that one smooth line, and here we will have those dips and curves. Okay, so maybe let's make it more interesting. Let's play with it and make it not one whole thing, but like here in this drawing, like so. And then we need some side flippers. So this is her side, and on the other side this is her side. Okay, so let's go back to our clownfish. So they have these flippers, these ones. So we're gonna do them. Thinking maybe we'll do one here instead. Flipper here, and then or maybe don't like it. Maybe one little one here and the other one over there. can see them like they're going upwards. And this one is going upwards here. And we have little flippers over here as well. Okay. So now we have the mermaid. The hands. Okay, so one hand goes here to this thing, and the other hand goes here the same way. Okay. And then we have here, we have that bag going over here, and she has it all the way back around her, and the bag basically is full. What could she be using as a bag? Like, I don't know, maybe woven out of kelp. It's a woven bag that she made herself, and there's gonna be like a plastic bottle sticking out here. Some other plastic rubbish here. It's gonna be quite big, so she's swimming with this thing. And let's go to sea turtles. Sea turtles. Sea turtles. Okay, so we're gonna give this little fellow this head, and we're gonna indicate that it's a baby by giving him a large eye, very sad large eye with a giant pupil because he's a baby. And what was I thinking of here? Ah, yeah. So this is gonna be one of those plastic rings. There's gonna be another one around his neck, another one like holding like so. It's gonna be torn here. One goes around his neck. The other one goes here. Or was that dolphin trying to swallow the horrible thing? Okay, so they have these holes in between them, so this is why you need to have a reference. So like so. And the other one is gonna be like here, but she's gonna have her hand covering it up. Okay. Okay, so we have the plastic thing. Let's go back to the tortoises now. He's a baby, so he has a big head in proportion to his little body. So we need to do his body small. And he has a little tail here. Those little flippers like so. And then from here comes the other flipper that is bigger. Then there's the other one. And here we have the mom, with a larger head this time. We're gonna give him a little beak. Tortoises, I had the ones that live on land. And how do tortoises look in front? Oh my gosh, there's the baby. There's the baby. Oh, so they have these. Let's do a little eye like so. Okay. Ah, no, 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 no. What did you do? I just wanted to look at the face. Why? Wow, fine. I see the beak goes over. So we have here the beak of the mom. There's smaller eyes compared to the baby. She has this beak. It's gonna be softened. Okay, let's look at the tortoises. What about this one? You're not gonna. Yes, of course, it's gonna kick me out into just shopping. Oh God, I hate it. Shop now, no. Okay. There's the mom. They have these. I like these little dots, and then so they have this lower part, the carapace, and then the higher parts. Okay, and then from here she has that little kind of flipper foot growing out. And the other one is here. Okay. And then we have the other foot that is smaller. Don't like it. Let's put it down here that she's holding the baby up. No. Okay. Okay, let's draw our hands, our arms of the mermaid. Let's make them sticks. Stick figures, rock. Okay. She will have a little top here. And here she will have, let's see how they did it. Really liked it how they did it. And in this one, this reference. So it's just like a, here we can give her that back fin. It's just a black line here. Okay, and then we can add some of those corals. Okay, so let's look for corals. Did you know that corals are alive? Okay, so okay, I really like these shapes. Okay. Oh my gosh, this dude is so cute. Seriously, like, if anything, the dude is so cute. See. Okay, so we'll do some. Okay, so here we can do some tubes. They're going to be in the foreground. A bit of composition working here, actually, like so, because it's all the same height. I want to make them the same height. Come on, Katya. Like so. And here we can have one of these. They're basically growing like a tree from the same branch. Let's just simplify them. I was about to watch a tutorial on how to simplify, no, I don't like it, how it comes out, how to simplify things. This is like has a very clear visual. Okay, I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do these kind of. I'm gonna put out the main branches, and then from the main branches, there's gonna be like little branches coming along, but still in that same shape of our circle that we actually gave it. So not going out of this. So for now I'm making them even like square, but it's fine. So we're gonna be adding them later in the sketch moment. Okay, so here, let's add a bit of this, like kind of. I don't want to complicate it. I need to hand in the job, the sketch in today, for the challenge. And I'm thinking, what else can we add? Something interesting that's different. Maybe this tube can actually cover, and this can be a bit higher. No, this can be like so, and there can be another one that's a bit higher. This one goes here, and it has another tube. No. So, this one, two, three, like so. Okay. And here we can do some main branches that are going to be growing like so. And then from them already we will stem some smaller ones. And maybe we can draw something like a plastic bottle here inside or some other plastic stuff. And excuse me. Here we can do these kind of coral chunks. So this is going to be one. This is going to be the other one. This is going to be another one. So these are going to have corals in them. Like so. And then they grow on these sticks that interconnect. And here there's going to be another part. There's this thing. So here we don't draw it because there's this one obscuring it. And there's one in front here. Okay. And then we have the kelp forest. Like maybe some grasses, like a kelp forest in the background. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna lower the opacity of that layer. Let's see mermaid faces. Let's get some inspiration. This is the one that I was looking at yesterday, and honestly, this is the one that I'm not copying, but I really got inspired by this one. I have it on my mobile as a screensaver, so I think this is why my idea came as that. So let's do one thing. Let's do face expressions. And see what face expressions can we have. can she be thinking? What if, for this opacity, let's color this dude completely and add face expression here. That is, what if she is, oh damn, it's so big, the brush. Just surprised. What if she doesn't have a nose? What if the nose? This is the center line. Ah, why? This is already better. What if we make them rounder, the eyes? Yeah, I like them rounder so much better. Oh god, thank you. She's gonna have like this big nose. Sorry. Oh god. So, what if she's talking to the little tortoise while she's taking off the thing? face expressions do we have? I like the eyebrows here. Let's have another layer so we can play with them. Nope. It's not clear, the face expression. I don't like it. I'm having so much trouble drawing this face expression. What if we take this mouth and we do this? See. Like we can make her really surprised. I like big noses. Okay, she might be like really surprised here. I feel like increase this by doing this, giving it some kind of more bend. they're too high up. Lower them a bit closer to our eyes. Okay, let's keep this one, but let's add another expression. I like it. This one here. Nose and here. Just to be looking at our turtle. Still like this. Let's create the eyes first. I don't like this glove. Constantly when I touch with it, I need to get another glove. Okay, yeah, that's the face. That's it. It. Let's see how you draw hair underwater. I'm just curious. Just take a look. So yeah, we have this clump of hair here. Okay. Okay, so I think we can start our sketching for now. I will be taking a look at Pinterest if I need to. For now, this is it. So I'm gonna delete these. Here I'm gonna remove this face so it doesn't bother me. What I'm gonna do here is take this eye and maybe just rotate it slightly. And we have the nose here. It's going to have the right side here and the bottom there. Oh, now I don't like how the eye looks. What did I do with the eye? Oh, something weird happening with the eye. Something wrong with this eye. Wait, let's because if it's not turned, like it's not in the same position as the other one, I don't know. Fine. Let's start then adding the sketch, and I want to eliminate everything here. And I want to take this. God, this glove. Recently. Okay, it's here that we have to eliminate this. Okay. Okay, let's start sketching this one. I'm just gonna decrease the opacity. Sorry. Okay, for now, I'm gonna decrease the opacity here as well. This is weird. This ear should be a bit like higher up for me, but fine. Let's start sketching. So I'm gonna try out different brushes because I was sketching with this Poopy Cat's sketch brush, and I created like a smooth version of it that is more fluid. And but I want to see. I have got all her brushes. Sketch them now. Ink brush. No, I don't like it. No. I have some. I need something that's. Should we do chalk really small? No. Tinderbox. Okay, let's use Tinderbox for the sketch. This comes with the original, like, I think it's the calligraphy brushes. And you can find it here. Is this one the chalk? It's like ginormous, let's see. No. I like the Tinderbox one. The watch isn't good enough either. Yeah, I copied it into my own brushes, so I have my Tinderbox here, and what I will do is I'm going to increase stylization so that my lines are more fluid. No, I don't want this one. Deeper, no. Shape, where was it? Dynamics. No, Apple Pencil. Where was it? Where was it? I don't remember where it was. Stroke path. No. Stabilization. No. So when you draw lines, they're not like, but they're more fluid. And let's put it to 50. And it's gonna be more fluid. So this is my sketching brush that I was using before I started using Poopy Cat's brushes. And let's begin with the face. And this brush is great because you can add different pressure, and the width is going to be different. Okay. It's going to be very harsh. If we redo the nose, wait. How it is. Just gotta wait on the nose go away. Mm. Yeah. It's an ugly nose. One ugly nose. That's it. That's it. Like, no, that's not it because you don't see it so much. Okay. to this. I'm going to add this pupil here. Okay, and here we have the other eye. Okay. Almost got it. Almost got it. Here we have those eyelashes. And she's not looking at him. She's not looking at him, friend. We're gonna move the pupils now. Okay. Okay, now she's looking at him. Look like a little lip eyelid here. Okay. This one. Let's see. I don't want it. Otherwise she looks old. I'm going kind of Disney here, like because I really like Isabella Agosti and Pippi Cat's art, and kind of going a bit Disney in here. Okay. So maybe we can make the mouth a bit bigger. What do you guys think? That's too dramatic. So if the ear is here, so I want to make her ear is here, the other one should come up here. I'm gonna move it slightly. No one's gonna know. They will think that it was this way. Don't tell. Okay. So I want to fill this in for now, so that I am sure that she's looking at our little fish guy, the turtle guy. And she's not. See, it was a good idea to fill it in. Okay, and obviously how can we go without that? Okay, so we have her. My fish disappeared. I need my fish back. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna bring back my fish reference. I don't want it cancel. Okay, so I'm gonna bring back my fish reference, this guy. And here, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make his and I like it how he has these little and then here he also has this motion, but it goes into this kind of a, let's make it a bit more, and here we'll add his body. That will be like so. I don't want to make him realistic. I want to make him interesting and have interesting shapes. So this is one of the fins. If we could simplify him, what we could do, we could take this away and simplify him to this. Let's just simplify him. I don't want to. This is the thing when I get carried away. Let's not make it pointy. Let's make it a bit like double descending here. And this is going to be this part. And then the body, I know that he has this body, but let's get rid of it. We're going to give him a circular shape in form of a tail. Again, we go into a triangle, but this time it's going to be the other way around. So like this, it's going to be like a more interesting shape. Here we go. The necessary lines. And here we have a very interesting thing happening. So from here we start having these lines that fan out through the whole of the tail, and I want to keep this, and it's gonna be like the yellow and blue, and I don't know if I'm gonna manage to do this in color, but I really like this idea because he's gonna have This little eye. Into with the mouth. I want to give him an expression. This eyebrow, remove it. Just do it like so. So he's going to be looking at our... Oh. Okay, and we will give him... I really need to change the glove. Oh, God. So we will give him these... lines. They're going to be blue. Okay, maybe I don't like them. What if we do them the other way? Yeah, this is so much nicer. 1 and 2. Like so. Let's remove these unnecessary lines as well here. Let's make it more stylized. He's going to be this kind of little flounder to our Ariel that saves fish and other sea creatures. And he's going to be scaredy cat like Flounder. So I want the outside shape to be more simple because I really like children's illustration and that's what I like drawing the most. I think there are too many of these. Let's do one thing. We'll decrease the amount of these. 1, 2, 3. Enough. Okay. And then we'll have these little blue thingies here coming in. So yeah, this looks much better. Okay, so we have our shocked fish. Hi there, I see someone's watching. So we have our shocked fish, we have our shocked mermaid. Let's darken up the mouth a bit. Let's do the purple. No, now let's do the same thing. Then in case. Okay, we have our shocked mermaid, our shocked fish, and oh my gosh, she could have had this one also. She could have these fins, but no, clownfish, that's it. Okay, so let's draw her hair. Let's get some ideas. I really like how I have this book. I won't go after it, but Song of the Sea. I really like. I think it's Cartoon Saloon. I'm not sure. I don't want to like misinterpret, missay things. They have these shapes. The work with shapes is like incredible, and I really love how the hair looks here. So I'm gonna create a new layer, and let's replicate something similar. So her hair is basically going to be going like so, and here I want to create that idea of, yeah, I'm copying here. I will be honest, I am copying because this is just amazing. When you copy from someone who is amazing, there's no better way to do it. So here we will have the hair go this way. Like so. There's just, so we would have it like so, here like so, and here this indent of hair, and that's it. It's just, they make the shape language so amazing. Okay, this is our hair, and go here, some loose strands here, but for now let's do just the shape. Let's now warp it a bit more. Okay, maybe just a bit here like so, and here like so. Really like this shape. Okay, I'm gonna lower the opacity of this shape. We're gonna go back to our sketch, and with the lowered opacity, I'm gonna turn off this one as well. I'm gonna add the lines for the hair. So here we will have, I'm gonna take this away so I don't see it and it doesn't. Here we will have, first of all, the ear. so. Like so. Here we will have it to this. I like it how it went. Nope. Round. Inward. Outward. Round. Actually. I'll be creating some strands as well. So this fish, he's kind of hiding in that hair. So let's do another layer for this. So she's gonna have ginger hair and he's gonna stand out. And here, what we will have, I want to make it like kind of a ribbon effect. Or maybe not. Okay, so here we will have some hair following the same. Like so, from this point where it's growing. No, I don't like this little hair sticking out here. I don't like it. Okay. So this fish is going to be hiding strands of her hair. So this is one strand. That's going to be going here. And we hid a bit his silhouette here. Okay, this strand. And over here. So So that the fish, he's like as if he's hiding her hair. Ay, the wrong layer. Okay, I need to unify the layers because I'm not knowing which one to erase. Okay, so this is one strand that he is kind of tangled in. Here we will have some more strands standing out. Part of our hair. So just a strand. And maybe we're good like this. To add another strand maybe here. So I'm gonna do it on the layer where there's no fish. Okay. Can erase it so I don't erase my fish. Fish is important. Fish is a character. Fish is a part of the story. Okay. Now I'm thinking of creating another strand here. And that's basically it. Let's merge them together. And let's see, what if we do another strand of hair that is like free flowing. Again, erasing where the fish is. And then I will fill it in with color, with another layer of color, just to make sure that our hair looks good. Okay, so we have the mermaid. I think we can merge these layers now. Okay, I wanted to see one thing. Where's my Pinterest? This fish has to have flippers, right? So let's do this. Yeah, he does. So here we need to add a little flipper. So I was thinking there's something missing. The fish is missing something. And here he has the same thing. Like so. There we go. Okay, so we have thinking of actually moving her body. Just think. Moving it a bit closer. Okay. So we have her. Back. We have her chest. Like so. Okay. Now we have our arms. So this one is going to come from here. I don't want to make them very pointy. She is soft, and we can add her like this elbow and make it a bit sharper. I don't know if I want to do that. And this arm. This arm is going to go here. And it's going to be so. I think they're pretty thin. So this arm I need to make it thick. Don't want her to be a muscle man, but she needs to have some sort of like real hands and arms. Okay. This one. Like so. Okay, then we add the hands. First, let's go to our tail. So here, what she's gonna have is this butt fin starting. Okay. I'm not gonna do that. Tail here. Like so. Then this is the back. Here we have the fin starting. And let's look at the clownfish. And what he has is that how can I make this? So it goes like so. Let's make them bigger. And color this in as black. I don't know what this line is. When did I make it? Here we have these. Like so. Let's remove this line. Where it came from. Okay. Make these fins a bit. So that maybe put them lower. The clownfish. It has that distinct shape of a diamond on his fins here. So I like this shape of a diamond. So we break up a bit the monotonous shape here, but just slightly. Because otherwise, the thing is, when you create a smooth line on one side, like one side has to be balancing the other one. So here is a more complicated thing. Here I have a simpler line with just one indent. Here we have the going like all zigzaggy, and here we have a simpler kind of shape. Okay, so here we'll do the same thing. So we're gonna do this first, and let's do like this. Like so. And then we do these indents to make it more interesting. Okay. And then there's going to be the other flipper on the other side. But what we're going to do is we're just going to shade it like so. Gonna add it like we're going to add in the like I'm going to add in some color just to divide the shapes up. Okay, then we have the tail, and if this is the, we have side here, and we have it there. So here we have those. No. So let's do like this, and have that fin over here, and one over there. I wanted to make her tail a bit more interesting. And again, it has the same thing as the black. Then we create these little indents just to show that it's not just black and that's it. Okay, and the tail itself, so here, let's do also the stripes. So here, where the fin starts, we have this black stripe. Let's close it off. Fill it in. Let's fill it in. Okay, here's the problem. Okay, that was the problem. Smooth the silhouette a bit here. Okay, and then we have the white stripe all the way. Oh, what happened? All the way through here. This is our white stripe, and then there is again the dark stripe of our clownfish. We're not gonna do like realistic, obviously. But it's gonna be black, white, and orange. Do the same black and yellow, black and yellow. Okay. Not this dark here, but I'm gonna separate it with a little white so that you can see that it's like a separate thing. It doesn't belong here to the same shape. Okay. Then we have again this is a white part, this is an orange part, and then on the tail we have another here we have another black little line. So to make it look recognizable, but not to make it. And here there's like a whole like fanning out of the black. Okay. Let's make it a bit thicker, and I will like, oh, here it goes. Let's smoothen out the line. Give it thicker. Okay, and here on the tail, where we have, again, we have this black line. So we have this black line of the tail. And what we're going to do is we're going to create those indents like we did on our flippers. They're going to be obviously larger. Like so. Okay. Just simple shapes. This is the thing that I couldn't get when stylizing, how to make those simple shapes, why, how to stylize, and somehow it clicks in your mind. Then when you try to simplify everything until the basic shapes. Okay. Like so. Okay, so we have our clownfish mermaid almost ready, and we need something to cover her up a bit. So let's do a clownfish top as well. I'm gonna have a new layer so that I can erase it. Here she will have the top, and again we're gonna add that black line so she fits in into the whole thing. Like so she's all clownfishy. Okay. What I can do now is here where we have the arm. Add a bit of thickness here that she is wearing this top, and again make these circular parts like so, to repeat the same pattern as on the tail. There we have our mermaid. There we have our mermaid. So I think that's she came out okay. So then she's gonna have a back. Let's do the tortoises, and let's do this little guy. Okay, I'm gonna merge these and I'm gonna do them in a separate layer. So I want to start with a simple shape. So he has this kind of brow coming over the top. And make it more like this. He looks tired here. He doesn't look shocked. Like so. Oh, she's so sad. It's having a tear. It's called the Tear Brigade. Turtles can cry also. Did you know that? Okay, baby turtle. Let's give him some circles here and that little beak of his. Okay, so let's draw the turtle first, and then we will draw the leave the mouth as it is. Leave it, don't touch it, leave it. Let's give him that shell. Shall we give him a shell? Okay. Now here, what I want to do is I want to create a pattern. Wait. So like so. So here we know that there's the turtle doesn't grow out of the shell. So here his head grows from inside there. Okay, and here I'm gonna do a circle. Gonna add another circle and another circle. Here we're gonna have like this little flower pattern almost. Okay. I'm gonna separate the. Actually, let's not complicate the kids here. Actually, I want this line here. I want to make it go there. Okay. And from here, I'm gonna have those little paws. Okay, so where's my turtle? I think this is too large for a baby turtle. Make it a bit smaller. He's all like hiding in there. In his shell. Okay. And make a prettier shape for this. More rounded. So here we go. Just don't overthink it. Okay, so I'm gonna, I don't know, should I continue recording this? I will for now, for a bit more. I'm just gonna have this little part that separates it. It's gonna have a little tail and these little patitas here in the back. Let's give them some thickness here. Okay, and then another layer. I'm gonna finish the tortoise and then that's it, I think. Okay, So he has this part caught and goes all the way around his head. So then there is this other circle. Plastic. And the other one we can draw it like so, and this can be bendy. Put up here, like so. So this one can go like so. This one can go like so. So he got caught up in the plastic. And then this one goes here. Let's not complicate things. Another one. That is like so.
Hola, caballero, buenos días. Mire, quiero hacer una preguntita. ¿Es usted de panadería?
Okay.
Le comento que estamos buscando alguien, vamos a ver, que dé lápiz. No, que sepa de alguien. Porque ¿sabes qué pasa? Que nosotros trabajamos con el acción. No con altura, quiere decir. No sé de ninguno que quiera vender nada. Y luego, porque si nos trae algún contrato que quiera de algo, a la persona que nos lo traiga le damos un tiempo.
Okay. So we're gonna erase this part.
Si de algo, usted me llama y se pasa por la oficina y a ver si me acuerdo, ¿sabes qué pasa? Que al trabajar con inversores ya tienen la fiscalía de banco de 50.000 hasta los 140.000 y los ponen, ¡pum! Pues no cuesta nada si te enteras de algo que necesitas que llamas y todo. Claro, hombre, y encima a la persona que nos pone en contacto le damos 600 euros son 600 euros.
Okay. The people trying to sell stuff and buy stuff outside.
Buena.
Okay. So we have the dude with the plastic. This is the one that I don't like.
Porque el llamarete tiene que ser auspiciado. Sí, pero preguntar por Gemma. Claro, entonces le pongo en la tarjeta Gemma. Se lo pongo por detrás, ¿vale? Y si me pido ya uno que quiere vender el precio,
Oh, Draw Robot Jones. Hi, thank you so much for the comment. The first comment today, thank you. I need to finish this drawing first. But okay, so what's Robot Jones? I think I felt out of reality because I've been like all drawn like into myself. I think I don't know what that is. I'm so sorry. Like, feel very silly right now. Okay, so we have the plastic here. We need to add the hand to our girl here. And here, what I want to do is I want to make maybe a beautiful outline and give it a thickness. Thinking of making it a bit more interesting. So this is our baby tortoises, like top shell. And I'm thinking maybe these are gonna be like a little bit bumpy, just a little bit, like they will protrude a bit, just a bit to create a bit of an interesting silhouette for the baby tortoise. That is not so just plain. Okay, yeah, like that looks interesting. Maybe this too much. Maybe just a little tiny bit here. Okay, so we have our baby tortoise and we have our mermaid. We need our mama tortoise. Now we know that mama tortoise. Let's do her on another sheet, another layer. Here is her neck. Here is her head with the beak. She's like mega worried for her baby. This is her. She has a larger beak. Let's make it a larger beak. Let's make it protrude more. For now, she looks like a papa tortoise. Tortoise, which one of them is the one that is in the water? I think the turtle is the one that's the water dwelling, and tortoise is the one that walks on land. Okay, so we have, let's do an eye here. Again, we do this turtley eyebrow because they don't have brows, but we're gonna give them those wrinkles that they have. And give them an eyebrow, because otherwise we don't manage to convey expression. Like so. And to make her a mama tortoise, we're gonna give her some eyelashes. Maybe this eye, I want to move it just a bit higher up. Because they have the eye usually like closer to the beak. What if we do that? What if we move this up? A bit like so. No, actually I like it there. Not going for real life like this here. Doing an illustration. Oh, hi, I have 2 viewers. Hi, guys. But can you, Chris, hi, I am so sorry. I feel so silly, but who's Robot Jones? Like, I'm so sorry, guys, to ask this, but I feel very silly. Who's Robot Jones? Okay, so the mama turtle is gonna have also these little spots. on her. Robot Jones. I need to Google it. I'm so sorry. Like, then she has this wrinkly neck. Okay. And then we go into the shell. So we're gonna make the shell here. And as we now I have my reference, I can do the same shell as I did for the baby. And here I'm gonna do maybe 3, like so. For now, I'm gonna do the shell, top of the shell. Actually, let's move the shell a bit downwards. Okay, and delete this part. Okay, or maybe even they're kind of flatter towards the bottom. Note that there are those tortoises that have this kind of turtles, kind of front thicker than the back. But for now, let's focus on building our mama turtle until the end and then figure something else out. So here I have the bottom shell. So the baby, we don't see it that well. But here we're gonna do, it's gonna create her the bottom shell, and that's it. I'm not gonna draw it exactly. Oh my gosh, like it has to be lifelike. No. So she is actually holding the baby. So they have the flippers like so. Flippers, arms, I don't know, paws. So that one is coming, I need to think. So that one is coming from here, goes all the way down here. Okay, let's simplify things so the shapes are all understandable. I have to stop filming now because my phone is dying. So I definitely will share the result of this. But for now, I hope you guys enjoyed sketching this little story with me, and I will be sharing this on Patreon or on Instagram. On Patreon, I'll put the video. Okay, so thank you for anyone for watching this, and I hope you have a lovely day. Bye.